Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we're gonna continue working on part 2 of this house build. Let's get started. So in the previous video, we were able to start adding the grid lines. We added the levels, and then we already added the exterior wall. Now we're gonna continue working on this by focusing on the interior walls. So let's zoom it here. And I want to make sure that we're seeing all the bubbles, so the grid bubbles, so that I could tell you where to put your walls, and it's easier for us to navigate. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna click on the wall, and then here we need to go back to exterior wall, but here we're gonna click on edit type, and then we're gonna duplicate this, and then we want to make this one interior wall number 1. Press OK. Go to edit. We're going to maintain the thickness to 150 so everything is uniform. But here we're just going to change this to something white again. So let's use the clad white. Press OK and then OK. Now you want to make sure that it's not for the base constraint. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to level 1 instead. But on our ground floor, everything is there. But what we're gonna do now is we're just gonna change it here. So level 1 is the base constraint, and then top constraint to level 2. Similar to earlier, that's what we're gonna do. But here, we're gonna make this one wall center line. And then you start by adding to D1 and then going down to D2 and going to F2. So this is bedroom number 2, and then again here we're going to add F3 going to D3 and then going down to 5 that's 5D, and then going back here F5. And then let's click on the wall again, and let's just add a wall right here. After you add the wall right here, press escape twice, and you want to make sure again that this is level 1 and this is level 2, and you want to make sure that this is around 930 from the center line right here. Let's actually make this one 1140. Okay, so the technique, so that we don't need to keep on changing all of this if we're adding on some of the walls, is you can just click right here and then type in CS, and then for some reason it's still going there, so we just need to keep on changing this one. The reason for that is we're making it onto our ground floor, so we should have done it to level 1, but all our bubbles are already here. That's why we're just sticking it with that. But now we're going to add a wall right here, and then we're gonna extend this wall. So for this, we're gonna add the wall right here for now. We're not um, connecting this one yet. I'm planning to just align this. So type in AL and then use this one to align this. So now let's align this right here, and then we could use TR, trim and extend, so that we don't need to put in one wall again. So everything is connected. So the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna add in our doors so that everything is um, being shown properly and it's more visual than that. So we need to go to insert first, load family, and then look for doors and then residential. And we're just going to use door interior single one panel wood. Click open and then select everything. So you just click on the top and then scroll down and then hold shift and then click again, and then everything will be highlighted, and then press OK. You want to say yes, and then now once we do, we can go back to architecture and then click on the door. It will provide you with the smallest, but if you click it again, you'll be able to scroll down the different kinds that it has. So we're gonna choose maybe the 900 to 2000. So 2000 is the height, 900 is the width. And then we could add the wall right here. You can swing the door to the left or the right or with the orientation by just clicking on the space bar. And then if you want it internal or external, you just move your cursor to the direction of the wall. So once you do, you can just click, and then here we're gonna add the same door but with a different orientation, and then just press your space bar here as well. And as you can see here, we don't have enough room. So what you do is, even though if you place it there, it provides you with an error, you can even change this one. So we could put 800 by 2000. So it's going to be shorter, and then as you can see, everything is fixed, and then there's no error. Here we're gonna put in 700. So I'm gonna click on the door, type in CS. We're just gonna place it here for now. Press escape and then click on the wall again or the door again, and then we could change it by clicking on this one. So 700 by 2000. And then you can use your arrow key on your keyboard, and then you could just move it like that. So we could even put 650 here because of the spacing. Okay. So now the next thing we're gonna do is let's add in a different door for the main entrance. And then here we're gonna go back to insert, load family, and let's use a single exterior door. I'm gonna choose this and then click on open, and what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna load probably a 900 by 2000. Press OK, and then click on architecture and then door again. I want to shift, I'm gonna press the space bar so that to change orientation, and then click it here. By the way, we're gonna also add in a door right here. We could use the 850. So I'm gonna click here and then type in CS, and it will add the same door right here. And then just click it again to just nudge it in place. So you can use your arrow key to just simply move it around like that. So we have our bedroom 1, our masters, and then bedroom 2, and then we have a washroom right here. A small change that I just saw, I'm just gonna move this one on this side first, and I'm gonna pull this one in like that, and then here I'm just gonna extend this one a little bit, so around the midpoint, more than the midpoint actually. And then I'm just gonna use the same interior wall. Click that one, CS. You want to make sure that this one is level 1 and this one is level 2, and then I'm just going to close it up like that, and then click here, CS, and then place it back there, and then just delete this one. What we could do is we could add in our toilet and our shower and our sink. So let's go to insert, load family, go back to our main, and then go to plumbing, architecture, and then fixtures, water closet, and we're just gonna use this toilet domestic 2D. So once you load something like that, a component, you can actually type in CM, and then you'll be able to add it immediately. So CM and then add it immediately. Here we need to go now to level 1, CM, and then as you can see we're able to add it on the wall, so it's a wall base. We probably gonna edit it to make it shorter later on, but for now we're gonna leave it like that. This type of toilet is actually very big, so we could just edit it later, or we could replace it for something small. Next is load another thing is the sink, and then we could use a square and then click open, type in CM, and we could just place it right here, and then we could make it smaller. So what you could do is click on edit, and then the depth, you could change the depth to, let's see, 400. I think 400 is enough. So just about perfect. And then now let's load in the shower. So go back to fixture, and then we have a shower here, and then open the shower stall. Type in CM so that you'll be able to select it, and then here we're just going to place it here for now, but we're going to click here edit type, and then we could change this one. So I believe the depth is, I think it's 1200, and then the width is, let's put 800 for now, and then we could just change it later on. Click on tab so that we could change, or we could see. So 1050 actually. So let's go back, put this one 1050, and then this one, let's check here again. Let's just move this MV to move, and then move it in the corner, and let's change this to 750, and I think that's perfect enough. Move it this one, MV to the corner, and that's good enough for us. For this one, let's see if we could just scale it. So it's not scalable. So this is something that we need to edit to make it smaller. So just press escape multiple times so that you don't select anything. Just click on scale first, and then select all the lines right here. After that, right click or click on spacebar. So click on spacebar. After that, click here, and then at the top there, and then basically you're gonna scale it according to what you want. So I'm just gonna make this one smaller like this, and then I'm gonna load it to the project. So no, and then overwrite existing version and its parameter. And as you can see, it becomes a lot smaller like that. So that's good enough. So we're gonna stop here for now and continue on the next video. Thank you for watching and hope you liked the video. Please hit like and subscribe. Feel free to comment down below.